I'm so sorry for this young lady, but I was getting too hyped, I was not understanding why do I even care about this, but it's something that affected me, especially being my first child and all, and not understanding that it doesn't even matter about the age or what you've been through. You choose to go through it, you choose to grow out of it, and you choose to learn the way you want to learn. If you want to be stuck in the past, then sweetie, a nigga, or gentleman, you're going to be stuck in the past. It doesn't even matter what you've been through. It's how you learn from it. And that's something I learned from. My parents was never there for me. It's not like I'm not going to be there for my son. My son is my number one stress. And the only thing that would stress me besides money or, you know what I'm saying, that's it. Money and my son. Because without my son, I'm not going to be stressing for no money. And without money, fuck am I stressing this for? Like, if I was, I'll do me. I can live off of what I live for. But for my son, working for two people, well, I would say three, it's really tough, especially when you have that financial support, really. Anyways, once we get back to the topic of deadbeat and how they so worthless and how you know they're going to be a deadbeat. Okay, well, education is first. If you claim you know it all and you claim that you've been through it and you learn from it, your education should tell anybody how you really is in the inside and how you be working, mentally. Sweetie, if you don't have no education, you're not taking my son. Like, alright, for an example, my baby father wanted to take my son. He don't want me to know where he lives at or nothing like that. But that's understandable. I understand where you come from. I don't want to get into further details because I'm also a maniac. If you fuck with me, I will fuck with your whole life type shit. But it is what it is. Like, I don't even like going there. But when you love someone, you do some crazy things that you don't even have explanation for them. Like, just wrecking your whole crib type shit. I mean, that's not me, but that's what you brought out of me. But anyways, if you don't have education, first of all, I know you a deadbeat. Because what are you going to be teaching my son that I can't teach him, number one? Number two, you're not going to be cursing around my son because you have no education and you can't prevent yourself from cursing. There's be times I do curse. I'm not going to act like I'm the perfect mother because I'm not, and this is my first child. But I'm not the type to curse to my son like, hey, little nigga, what's up, little nigga? No, I don't do that. I really don't. I call my son Aiden, Nene, or baby. Yes, I sometimes do curse when I'm frustrated because he don't listen, and he is little, but my son is smart, and he's mean. I think he's a mean baby to me. I just think he is so mean to me, like, whatever. That's my opinion of my child, but anyways, your big mom, your big father's deadbeat, and when it comes time to buy shit for your son or daughter, and they sitting there telling you they going through it, okay, that's understandable, you have bills to pay, but damn. If the baby is less than a year, not even, less than 5 years, babies don't want much. They don't know nothing about, the materials that are out here right now, like, Wii and fucking PlayStation 5 and shit, like, 'cause that's what's gonna be out when my son is, like, 10. Fucking PlayStation 24 and shit, like, what the fuck is that? But, you know what I'm saying? Fucking bag of chips will probably be, like, $3, $5. When he's that age, so How are you saying you can't afford fucking $13 diapers? Something that it's not even materialistic. Something that he needs. Cause he doesn't need all those toys right now. No fucking cell phones, no nothing. He just needs clothes, which you can find cheap things for babies, name brand and all that. You know what I'm saying? And they're real because you can check by the zipper. If the zipper ain't marked, then sweetie is fake. But you know what I'm saying? Like babies need clothing. They need, you know, hygiene. They don't need freaking toys and expensive things right about now. So what is their excuse? That's how you know that's a deadbeat. You're fucking excuseless. I don't know if that's a word, but that's what the fuck you are right now. A fucking lowlife. Anyway. But you know that person can be a deadbeat when he says he loves you and the nigga is talking to other bitches. Why are you talking to other females? You said you loved me. You love her too? Like, you can't. Alright, it is possible to love more than one person in the world. But when you're in love with someone and you want to settle down with that person, you do not joke around that you want to have a family because you never had it. And you want to have it with me, or her, or him. That is so messed up. That is really fucking with someone's head, especially when they never had that type of environment for themselves. That is just so foul. Like, why would you do that? Why? Why would you hurt somebody so bad like that? It's not like I'm saying, well, fuck you, bitch. Well, that is type hurtful too, but I wouldn't have a family with you and then up and go in the minute and the time is there and done. Like, you can't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? And you know that person's a deadbeat when he or she blames everything on you. Well, I didn't want to have this baby, but at the moment, wasn't you saying that you love me and you do want to have this baby? Like, bitch or nigga, wasn't it up to you to fucking put the condom on and shit? You sitting here and telling me, you know what I'm saying? But then again, I blame myself for not being extra smart, for being naive and believing everything that it was told to me because, like, honestly, I fell in love, maybe. I'm not even sure if I fell in love. Maybe I loved the person dearly, but falling in love, if it's love, then why are we not together? You know what I'm saying? Anyway. All I gotta say is for all these deadbeats and step mothers that you're missing a beautiful thing out of life right about now, something that you could have been better at. You know, your progress would have been shown. You would have been smarter. Being there for a child, an infant, and not knowing anything about it takes a lot of balls to raise something without much guidance, anything to live for, and not much you was taught. Like, my parents didn't teach me a lot, and neither did the person I'm living with right now, which is my grandmother, but I learned from that, and I try to put myself away from that. I don't want to be a strict mother. I don't want to be a someone that chooses liquor or drugs over important things for my son, because in the end of the day, I'll spend most of my money on my son and a little bit of money on me. And that's how it is, because babies do grow out of shit very, very quick, and you gotta keep them happy. You can't let them know you're struggling. I mean, at least not yet. Well, hopefully by the time he is to that age where he is recognizing, oh my God, where he is recognizing, you know. But at this moment, like, I love my son, and I don't know how can anybody neglect a beautiful thing like my baby boy, Aiden Love, because he is the most gorgeous baby ever. Even